In other news, COVID hospitalizations continue to rise, and today Kootenai Health tied its all-time high for the greatest number of COVID patients. Tonight, 91 patients are in the hospital just at Kootenai Health with COVID-19. Hospital officials say 97% of those patients are not vaccinated. KREM 2's Casey Decker is joining us now with a look at some of the latest data out of the Panhandle. Casey?
Yeah, Whitney, of those 91, I believe 34 are in critical care. So some scary numbers coming out of that hospital. And that's just the data for one particular hospital. If we take a look at the chart of hospitalizations over time in all of Panhandle, we can see that things are getting pretty bad right now. Remember, we had initially some of those early spikes in the early pandemic, and then that big spike last winter. That's when we peaked originally. The previous record for number of hospitalizations in all of the Panhandle was 95 at one time. Now you just heard 91 is the current number of people hospitalized just at one hospital at Kootenai Health. And now that record has been shattered. We're up to 118 on this Sunday. This chart isn't quite updated to today, but we can bet that it's going to be up here again. And also just look at the speed of this particular curve. We saw obviously that big spike over last winter, but it looked relatively gradual compared to the spike we're currently seeing right now. And that really just goes to show you just how transmissible this Delta variant is. All right, let's also take a look now at numbers for deaths, because that's a number that obviously we care about a lot. And there is some good news here. You can see right now the record over the last month or so was 4 deaths. We had not seen, though, 4 deaths since about January, but still half of the all-time record for number of deaths on a day, which was 8 back during that January spike. So clearly, medical professionals doing a good job of keeping people alive right now. But still, those hospitalization numbers are concerning, not just because of the potential for deaths, but because of their filling up number of beds, and they make it harder for other emergency procedures to be carried out. So some scary numbers coming out of North Idaho right now with this Delta variant. Whitney, Tom?
All right, Casey, thank you very much for the update.